What's good, YouTube? Be More Calculated back at it again. And today, so we're doing an EDC comparison. So this is in commemoration of EDC Summer and celebration of EDC Summer. So today we're going to be comparing good old trusty. So we got the Shadow System CR920XP. So we got an O sight on there. We got a TLR7 sub on there. And we got the everything else is pretty much factory. This is a flat shooter. This is an accurate shooter. This is a joy to shoot. So this has very minimal recoil, returns to zero very quickly. This is something that you can let off rounds and it's going to return to zero really quickly, and you can pretty much shoot pretty fast. Trigger's not the greatest. It's a little bit heavy, but it's a duty pistol, or say not a duty pistol, but a carry pistol. So again, you don't want the lightest of triggers. But, you know, trigger leaves a little bit to be desired. But this is an amazing firearm. I really like it. So the other pistol that we have today, we have the Canik Mc9. So this is the little midget gun. So we got the Mc9. This is the first iteration of this. So this is like a 3.1-inch barrel. We got a Freedom Smith trigger on there with an O-light. I mean, with a Hollison EPS carry on there. This is one of my favorite pistols that I have. A very nice pistol. And then we got the TP9 Elite subcompact from Canik, and this is something that I ended up getting ported, so you can see the port up in there. This is an amazing pistol. I love shooting this pistol. The port just makes it like crazy unbeatable. Like, I really love carrying this pistol. All three are amazing firearms, and all three I would recommend. I would carry any of them to, you know, to save my family, save myself, to be in any type of situation. So those are all amazing pistols. So we're going to pretty much be comparing them today. We're going to do some double taps. We're also going to do some build drills. So we're going to do some double taps, going to do some build drills, and we're going to let it fly, yo. So we'll be back in just a little bit. All right, so we're going to start with some build drills. We're going to start with some build drills. We're going to put it out to 7 yards. And we're going to start with some build drills. So we're going to start off with the Shadow Systems, the CR920XP. Put it out to 7. And we're going to do a little bit of comparing and contrasts. So if anybody's in the market for any of these pistols, stay tuned. And they are reasonably priced. I think the most expensive pistol I have here would be the CR920XP. It's right under $1,000. But like I say, it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. So I don't have my timer today, so we're just going to go from low ready, and we're going to do some build drills. All right. All right, so we're going to bring them in. Shots wasn't too bad. I crept up high and to the right. But all decent shots. So we got 3 alphas, actually 4 alphas and 2 Charlies. So not bad at all. So we got those 4, and then we got those 2. So not a bad pistol at all. One of my favorite pistols. Very low recoil, and it's just a pleasure to shoot. It actually shoots like a larger pistol, and actually 3 of these actually have that characteristics. They all shoot, even though they're smaller pistols and they conceal very well, they shoot like larger pistols. With the most snappiest is going to be that Mc9, but it's not a bad pistol at all. And you can't complain at $4.99, right? Definitely can't complain at $4.99. An amazing pistol. That's a pistol that I carried for about 2 years before I gave it to wifey. So now we're going to run this Canik Mc9, the Mete, and we're going to do the same thing. Go from low ready, and we're going to have at it. Put this dot on first. All right, so we're going to go from low ready, do the same thing. Bring that in. So my shot placement was a little more spread out. with the MC9, the Mete. So we had 2 alphas this time, and then the rest Charlies. So 2 alphas and 4 Charlies. Right? So she is a little bit more snappy than that CR920. But again, you got a 3.1 inch barrel with nothing else done to it pretty much, opposed to that CR920XP with that compensator on there. So that's the difference. But still shoots really, really good. That is definitely a pistol that that has a soft spot in my heart. Very accurate too. So like I said, you can't go wrong either way. And me personally, I like Canik triggers. Canik triggers are just amazing in my opinion. The reset is golden, and when you add those Freedom Smith triggers, I'm telling you, anybody that has a Canik, you don't know what you're missing, man. If you don't have a Freedom Smith trigger, grab one of them joints, and you're gonna see exactly what I'm telling you. And they're not that expensive either. And the trigger's probably about, I think they're about $80. They're not expensive at all. So we're gonna put it back out at 7. And we're gonna roll with my baby right here. This is my girl right here, yo. This subcompact, I really do like this pistol. So that's the only thing we got going on over here. So we got the subcompact. We do have an O-light on there, right? And then we got the EPS carry on there. Got the candy paint, and then we got a port. We do have a Freedom Smith in this one as well. So we're gonna throw 6 from the low ready. And I was a little low with her as well. But we got them groin shots in, I tell you that much. So we got that, got the 1 alpha, we got 4 Charlies, and we got a Delta. So he caught him in the groin right here. We got the center mass shot right there, and then we got that Delta. So we're gonna go ahead and tape it up, and then we're gonna do some double taps. So we'll be right back. All right, so next we're gonna put it out at 7 yards, and we're gonna do some double taps. So we're gonna put it out at 7 yards, and we're gonna do some double taps. And let's see what the differences are between the two. We're gonna do it again from low ready. So now I'm shooting the, we're gonna go in the same order. I'm shooting the shadow system. Man, whoo! That shadow systems, boy. Shadow systems is nice. That shadow system is nice. So we had one flyer right there, and everything else was right there in the A zone. Yeah, it's hard to beat them, man. Definitely hard to beat them shadow systems. All right, so we're gonna go with the midget baby next. So we're gonna roll with that Canik MC9. Anybody got that Canik MC9? Drop it in the comments. I mean, that's one of, honestly, as small as it is, it shoots really, really good. Now, I shot that HK CC9 last week, and I did enjoy the way that shot as well. But it's really hard to beat that Canik MC9, that Mete. Really nice shooting pistol. So we're gonna do the same thing, 7 yards, double taps. Let's go. I think I got 10 loaded up in there, so I'm gonna go from the low ready position as well. Woo! All right, so shots look good with that as well. I had a little bit of trigger freeze on that, but we got it together. So all 10 shots right where it needs to be in that A zone. So now we're gonna shoot with that subcompact and see if we can you know what I mean, finish the trifecta with getting everything in the A zone. Actually, no. Because the first round I got one Charlie, so. But we're gonna try to get everything in the A zone again with that subcompact. And the subcompact, guys, like the differences between the two. Now, the Canik Mc9 and that Shadow Systems are both slimline pistols. So they conceal a little bit better. Very thin pistols. Very comfortable to actually have on you. You know what I mean? The Canik subcompact is a little bit more chunky. So she got a little fat ass on her. But the other two are very, very slim. But I carry all three of them, and they all feel comfortable to me. So I'm gonna put it back at 7 yards. And now we're gonna roll with this Canik subcompact. So we got 10 in there, 10 in the head. I mean, 1 in the head, 9 in the mag. All right, low ready. All right, little trigger freeze. Bring it back out. And we had 1 Charlie. Everything else was dead center. So we had that one get away from us. And then we had the rest of them in the A zone. So pretty much the biggest differences between the three. This one right here, the CR920XP has less snap. The compensator does wonders for it. So very flat shooting pistol. This is a pistol, if you do shoot competition and if you really wanted to get work with your carry pistol, this is a pistol that you would do it with, right? Go in, shoot competition. Like, you can really do a lot of things with this particular pistol, and it's so small, right? To get used to your carry. I say the same thing about the Canik MC9 Prime, right? So difference is this is gonna be a flatter shooter than, I'm gonna say this is flatter than the Canik subcompact as well, but it's not by much with the port that I added on there. But this is a pistol that I would recommend. Like I said, the only difference is the price. So you're gonna be paying $800 or more for this pistol, opposed to pretty much $500 and $400 for the other two. The Canik subcompact, if you do have one, I'm gonna say it again, yo, port it. You're gonna notice a big difference. It shoots really flat, and it's just a joy to shoot, especially when you combine it with the Freedom Smith trigger. When you put that Freedom Smith trigger on there, it just takes away the take up, right? So you're gonna have less take up, you're gonna be on that wall, crisp break. It's just a joy to shoot with them Freedom Smith triggers. The snappiest out of the bunch, obviously, is gonna be the 3.1 inch barrel. It's a shorter barrel, right? It's a little midget. So she's gonna be a little snappy. However, she shoots extremely accurate, and she is an amazing shooter, right? If you have your fundamentals down, your grip, your trigger port, etc., everything is gonna go where you need it to go, right? So next, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put another target up. I'm gonna just take some headshots. So we're gonna maybe load up 10 in each mag, and we're gonna take some headshots, and we'll see which one I can be more accurate with. All right, so we going in the same order, going headshots from the low ready. I'm gonna go with the Shadow Systems first. So the shots felt really good. I dropped one, but we were able to get everything, almost everything in the A zone. So I dropped that one right there. This one, a little high, everything else in the A zone. So that Shadow System, man, an amazing pistol, guys. And like I said, it shoots like a large pistol. Definitely a go. Definitely a go. So matter of fact, we're gonna put the same, let me put some tape over it. I'll put a little tape over it. But yeah, that Shadow Systems is a go. It really is. And somebody was telling me about a trigger that they would recommend for it. I can't remember the name of the trigger, but because I carry it, I'm gonna keep it stock. But if I do grab a maybe a MR920 or a XR920, maybe I may change the trigger out, because it'll pretty much be a range toy, you know what I mean? So put it back at 7, and we're gonna take these headshots with this Canik Mc9, the Mete. So we're gonna go from low ready again. And like that little pistol. Like that little pistol. Like that little pistol. Now I dropped a few, but she feels so good, yo. She really does. So I dropped 1, 2, 3, 4, and we got everything else in the A zone. So he still caught it. Still caught it in the dome, but it wasn't A zone shots, you know what I mean? So now we're gonna fire some. We're gonna send some downrange with the subcompact. And you can't go bad either way. Like I said, you can't go wrong either way, y'all. All 3 quality carry pistols. Now, some may say because, you know, if you're looking at the shadow systems, just remember and keep in mind that that's a pistol that you got to break in. Well, you should be breaking in all your pistols, but more so for that shadow system. They're known for, you know, having jams the first, you know, 200 rounds, 200 to 500 rounds. My rule of thumb is put 1,000 rounds through any pistol that you are going to carry. And if that joint is reliable at the 1,000 rounds, then you good to go. Congratulations, that's your new carry. But put at least 1,000 rounds through it. That way you can test it out. And do it under different ammo too. Don't just do it under the same grade of ammo. All right, so we're gonna do the same thing with the subcompact. From the low ready, taking the headshots. Bring that in. Yeah, she a beast too, yo. Yo, don't sleep on them older Caniks. That Canik subcompact is an amazing pistol. So we got everything in the A zone except for this one. So we got everything going this way, right? Except for this one. All right. So now we're gonna put it out to 15 yards. And we're gonna do 15 shots in 15 yards in under 15 seconds with all 3 of them. Now I don't have my timer, but I just know I've done this enough to know that it's gonna be under 15 seconds, you feel me? All right, so we're gonna put it out 15 yards, 15 shots in under 15 seconds. So yo, I've never really ran steel cased ammo. I got some steel cased ammo that I'm running today. So we'll see how it holds up. So we got it at 15 yards. We're gonna start at the low ready and we're gonna have at it. Was that 10? Was that? I think that was 10. You know what? I can't count. I think I loaded 10. Let me bring that in. Let's count it. And I started shooting a little bit to the right. So let's see. I think I only loaded up 10. And then, I loaded up a little bit more. So that's 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I only loaded 10. I only loaded 10, y'all. I can't count. But at 15 yards, not bad at all. For that, like I say, it's not, I wouldn't consider this a micro. It'd be more a subcompact with that compensator on it. So not bad at all at 15 yards. So we got 15 loaded in the other ones. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make sure of that. Let's make sure before I actually start. So with this one, I got 15 in the subcompact. and I got 15 in a little midget gun. So let's go ahead and tape this up, and we're gonna run it back. Yeah, can't go wrong with either one of these, y'all. Quality pistols. And it just goes to show you don't have to break the bank to get a quality pistol. Like a lot of dudes, you know, they gotta have a staccato, they gotta have a 2011. The thing about 2011s, 1911s, they actually make you feel like you can shoot a little bit better than you actually can. They are a pleasure to shoot. Like, I love shooting them, but it can make you feel like Superman a little bit. You know what I mean? Sometimes you need to get on that striker fire, get on those subcompacts and those micros, and really see where you at. You know what I mean? So we're gonna put it out 15 yards, and we're gonna do 15 shots in under 15 seconds with this subcompact. From the low ready position. All right, those felt really good, so I'd be surprised. They felt damn good, actually. I tell you, that subcompact, that's one of my favorite pistols. Hands down, one of my favorite pistols. At 15 yards, you can see, like, yo, she a beast. Or maybe I'm a beast, I don't know, but but yo, I really like that subcompact. So we got everything here except for 2 Charlies. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Actually, so I think I counted 1 too many, but we got 15 shots. 2 Charlies, the rest alphas. So we're gonna do the same thing with the midget gun, and we're gonna see where we at with that midget gun. And don't be discouraged that it's a 3.1 inch barrel. She's a little bit snappy, but she ain't that, you know what I mean? She's not that snappy. Hell, my wife shoots it, right? So, main thing is just you have your fundamentals together, your grip, trigger pull, etc., etc. Once you got all that stuff together, man, you can shoot anything. You can literally shoot anything. Go ahead and tape these joints up. And my guy Kenny, he got that Mc9 Prime, and he loves it, man. I mean, it shoots really good. He loves that joint. So all the people that have Mc9 Primes, drop a comment. How y'all liking them joints? Have they been reliable for y'all? Because everybody I know, they've been reliable for. All right, last pistol. We got the baby gun, the midget gun. 15 yards, 15 shots in under 15 seconds. That was definitely 15. Felt pretty good. So let's see where we got them. So yeah, yo. Any which way you go, you're gonna be good to go. All 3 of these pistols are certified. They are beast, all of them. So we got 2 Charlies, and the rest were all alphas. All right, so like I said, you can't beat it, yo. Amazing pistols for the price, these 2. And then you have this is a little bit more expensive, but she's not bad at all. Just remember that you got a break-in period with this one. These are just gonna go. Yo, they gonna go. They gonna eat every kind of bullet, they going. All right, so I'll be right back. All right, so hopefully you enjoyed the content. Again, which pistol do you like? Drop it in the comment section, right? If you own any of these 3, drop a comment. Let us know what you like about it, what you don't like about it. I know the last time I did a review on the Shadow systems, I had a lot of people jump in the comments and was saying like, yo, they're not that reliable. Now, fortunately for me, like I said, I put it through a thousand round period before I carried it. And once I did that, I think maybe the first 100 rounds is when I had my jams. After that, she's been really reliable for me, right? So I haven't had that experience with her, right? But some people have, right? With these Caniks, I have never really come across anybody to say that they've had issues with these Caniks, right? Some people, a couple of people said that the Canik Mc9, when it first was launched, they were having issues with it. Wasn't the case for me. Like, I didn't have those issues. I mean, she's been a pleasure to have, you know what I mean? She really has. And like I say, I would gladly carry that to save my life or my family's life. So can't go wrong either way. If I had to rank them 1 through 3, if I had to rank them, I'm gonna go with the Canik subcompact. Like, yo, I just got a sweet spot for that. I don't know, yo, I got a sweet spot for this gun. Like, this particular pistol, it shoots extremely well. It just fits in my hand. And when you put that extended grip on there, like, yo, it just feels really good, right? So I would put this 1. I would put the Shadow Systems 2 second. It's a flatter shooter. It's the flattest shooting out of the bunch. And it feels really good. It's really slim, right? Really conceals really well, and it has a full-size grip, right? So you really get the good purchase on it, and it's an amazing pistol. So I will put that second, and then I'll put the Mc9 Mete. I will put that last, but still an amazing pistol, right? Still an amazing pistol. I would carry this, you know what I mean, any day and twice on Sundays. So yo, Crypto Ken, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. That way you're in the loop anytime we do range events, anytime we do hog hunts, anytime we do whatever. Join the Facebook page. We love, this is the only YouTube channel that invites its subscribers and its followers to shoot with us. I haven't seen any, right? So yo, hit up the Facebook link that's gonna be in the description. That'll send you over to our Facebook page. We got a group about 300 people and growing, right? So we got about 300 people and growing, and we're constant. Actually, we're going shooting this Sunday, right? And I got a couple fans that want to go, and I got a couple people that's in our gun club that want to go. So yo, until next time, Crypto Ken, be more calculated 2A our way. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and we're gonna see y'all in the next video. Peace.